This film is strictly suitable for adults only. Some of the things shown may be inappropriate and could contain dangerous concepts. Please be alert and watch at your own concern. For the best experience, we strongly recommend using headphones. Enjoy responsibly. Programming Language Overview. C. Programming Language. What is C? The founder of the C programming language was Dennis Ritchie. C is a general-purpose programming language created by Dennis Ritchie at the Bell Laboratories in 1972. It is a very popular language, despite being old. The main reason for its popularity is because it is a fundamental language in the field of computer science. C is strongly associated with Unix, as it was developed to write the Unix operating system. Why learn C? It is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. If you know C, you will have no problem learning other popular programming languages such as Java, Python, C++, C#, etc., as the syntax is similar. If you know C, you will understand how computer memory works. C is very fast, compared to other programming languages, like Java and Python. C is very versatile, it can be used in both applications and technologies. Difference between C and C++. C++ was developed as an extension of C, and both languages have almost the same syntax. The main difference between C and C++ is that C++ supports classes and objects, while C does not. C++ Programming Language. The founder of the C++ programming language was Bjarne Stroustrup. Bjarne Stroustrup is the founder and original designer of the C++ programming language. He began developing C++ in 1979 at Bell Labs, initially calling it C with classes, as an extension to the C programming language, incorporating features like classes, derived classes, strong typing, and object-oriented programming capabilities. The language was later renamed C++ in 1983. Bjarne Stroustrup is a Danish. Why learn C++? A. C++ is a popular programming language. B. C++ is used to create computer programs, and is one of the most used language in game development. C. C++ was developed as an extension of C, and both languages have almost the same syntax. Java Programming Language. The founder of the Java programming language was James. The founder of the Java programming language is James Gosling, a Canadian computer scientist often called the father of Java. He led the original design and development of Java at Sun Microsystems in the early 1990s, with the language being released to the public in 1995. Why learn Java? A. Java is a popular programming language. B. Java is used to develop mobile apps, web apps, desktop apps, games and much more. JavaScript Programming Language. The founder of the JavaScript programming language was Brendan Bitch. Brendan Eich is the founder and creator of the JavaScript programming language. He developed JavaScript in 1995 while working at Netscape Communications. Initially, the language was called LiveScript, but it was later renamed JavaScript in conjunction with the beta release of Netscape Navigator 2.0. Eich also co-founded the Mozilla project. Why learn JavaScript? JavaScript is one of the 3 languages all web developers must learn. 1. HTML to define the content of web pages. 2. CSS to specify the layout of web pages. 3. JavaScript to program the behavior of web pages. Python Programming Language. The founder of the Python programming language was Guido van Rossum. Python is a widely used general-purpose, high-level programming language. It was initially designed by Guido van Rossum in 1991 and developed by Python Software Foundation. It was mainly developed to emphasize code readability, and its syntax allows programmers to express concepts in fewer lines of code. Summary of Python. In the late 1980s, history was about to be written. It was that time when working on Python started. Soon after that, Guido van Rossum began doing its application-based work in December of 1989 at Centrum Wiskunde en Informatica, CWI, which is situated in the Netherlands. It was started as a hobby project because he was looking for an interesting project to keep him occupied during Christmas. The programming language in which Python is said to have succeeded is ABC programming language, which had interfacing with the Amoeba operating system and had the feature of exception handling. He had already helped create ABC earlier in his career and had seen some issues with ABC but liked most of the features. After that, what he did was very clever. He had taken the syntax of ABC, and some of its good features. It came with a lot of complaints too, so he fixed those issues completely and created a good scripting language that had removed all the flaws. HTML Programming Language. The founder of the HTML programming language was Tim Berners-Lee. The first version of HTML was written by Tim Berners-Lee in 1993. Since then, there have been many different versions of HTML. The most widely used version throughout the 2000s was HTML 4.01, which became an official standard in December 1999. Another version, XHTML, was a rewrite of HTML as an XML language. XML is a standard markup language that is used to create other markup languages. Summary of HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the standard language used to create and structure content on the web. It tells the web browser how to display text, links, images, and other forms of multimedia on a web page. HTML sets up the basic structure of a website, and then CSS and JavaScript add style and interactivity to make it look and function better.